synopsis of my 80 years of life. Brief. I was born September 2nd, 1939 in New Gloucester, Maine. My school history. I went to Oak Grove School, my grammar school here, and I was a pretty smart kid. My mom and dad got divorced, so everything went to hell. And Mara, I'm sorry for saying that, but anyway, like Mark Twain said, I didn't have much schooling, but a lot of education. I think that applies to me. I went in the service 2 days after my 17th birthday. I was in Fort Dix, just a baby. And November 10th, I went down to hell, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Well, anyway, I went through jump school in January of '57. In April, I went to Germany. They put me, after going through 2nd 8 weeks on a 105 house, I was assigned to B Company, 502nd, 2nd Airborne Battle Group, down in Munich, Germany. And I was carrying a BAR. From a 105 howitzer to a BAR. What, 24 pounds, maybe 30 pounds with all the ammo and all that. But anyway, there I was. Another hell spot. I thought I was going to Germany to be a tourist, and I was training to be a mountain goat. Well, anyway, August of '59, I got discharged. But I joined the police department here sometime in September, October 1961. Chief Clifton Keyes gave me my badge, and he's passed on. Not bragging about it, but I'm kind of proud of it that I was the youngest promoted sergeant. I think I still am, Chief, Lieutenant, on the Wareham Police. I was 28 years old when I made sergeant, civil service. And I'm kind of proud of that too. But anyway, we've had a lot of fun there. It's been hard work. Am I finishing with my 80? Yeah, okay. The 19 Airborne reunions. My beautiful wife Munja is here. Worked her butt off today. My daughter-in-law Nami and Chung and Yang Hee Shi. Jong Kamsamhamida. They've worked their butts off. My brothers, let me tell you something. It has been my utmost honor for 19 years sharing everything that I have with my airborne brothers. It made me the man I am today. Believe you me, I wouldn't have been as successful if I wasn't a paratrooper. And I mean that with all the sincere in my heart. Thank you guys for being my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Irvin L. Tootsie Russell. I'm the chaplain of the Dudley L. Brown VFW Post 2846 here in Onset, and also the chaplain of the All Airborne Reunion 2019. Steve Baptiste is airborne qualified, but also he was a black cap. And he expounds on the fact that he was an elite member of that unit and was a unique individual in the fact that he was even selected to be a black cap out of many, many individuals that were qualified or there to assemble. And today we're going to try to reenact his today we're going to try to reenact his black cap status by awarding him a black cap from the 11th Airborne Division for him to wear the remaining of the ceremony. And that means that he's a trainer of airborne individuals. Okay, now we begin to get back to our program, and we're going to begin with a colors have already been placed. So now we're going to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, led by Bill.
For you civilians, please place your right hand over your heart. And for you veterans, present arms. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For all. Order, arms.
We've now got the great privilege of having Angela Cornelis to perform the national anthem. Remain standing, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare whose breath bursting in air gave proof through the night, while our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Angela will be performing later on at the Pierview Restaurant with the KG Express singing group. And now you may be seated. We're going to be acknowledging the presence of all of the Airborne here.
Jack Doucette, 11th Airborne Division, 1954 to 58, Augsburg, Germany.
Joe Chetland, 7th Corps, Long Range Recon Patrol Company, Airborne, Nelligan, Germany, 61-64.
Peter Kavanagh, to Special Forces, Vietnam, 63 to 66.
John A. Cole, 19. I hit jump school December 65, SAF Asia, January 66, Special Action Forces Asia in ASA. We had Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Korea. That was all our mission. First Special Forces Group, January 66 through 70 something. And then 68 in the Pentagon, then 10th Special Forces Group, Fort Devens from 69 to 71. 483rd Combat Engineers down at Fort Rodman. Did a few years there, Company C. And then 7 Military Police, 747, 77 Deuce, and then 97 Deuce, where Frank Ardita was my first sergeant at that time. And Special Forces put me into their group, 1996 as a permanent whatnot there, and that's where I am, and I just turned 78 years old, July 23rd. So thank you, Jesus, and the good Lord's work. And it's not anything I've done, but what you do is set the example, provide the opportunity, walk through the gates, and kick the door open for others. If it hadn't been for Tootsie Russell, I wouldn't be here. Because 2007 I was here, 2010, and I didn't know Special Forces guys like us could attend. Up until he said, yeah, we can let you come down. So it's been a pleasure. And my fellow right there, John Almeida, who everybody knows, who beat Billy Blanks in Japan, he's been with us for like 40-something years. And like I say, I humble myself enough, thank you, Jesus, to let others do for me what I can't do for myself. And it's a blessing to be here. And with that, bendito a ti, blessings be to everyone here, because it's a ministry and not a job, and you're daily and professional. And for those of us who are in this age, there are very few of us left, so we are doing the Lord's work. And please, bless whoever we elect, because that's who we're going to be judged by when we're called to glory. Have a safe day, and thank you.
John Hildebrand, 82nd Airborne Division, sent to Germany for 26 months.
Good afternoon. Jenny Tavares, 101st Airborne, 65 to 67. Every day's a blessing.
Rico Rodriguez, 82nd Airborne, 505, 1950-63. Thank you.
Phil Sheridan. I deployed to Vietnam with the 101st Airborne Division in December of 67. Stayed with them till December of 68. Volunteered for another 6 months active duty in Vietnam with the 173rd Airborne Brigade. Came home from Vietnam safely in June of 69, 50 years ago this past June. Thank you.
First Sergeant Michael Collins, 2nd Airborne Ranger Battalion, 1976 to 1981. First of the 509th Airborne, 1981 to 1983. Third of the 18th Infantry until 2001.
My honor to be here with all of you. John McEachran, 1956 to 59, reactivation of the 101st Airborne Division. I was the second jump class to go through on the reactivation.
George Barrows, 50 to 53, Fort Bragg and Fort Benning. Fred Jerome, born 1938, served from 1955 to 58, 456, field artillery, did 13 months in Korea.
Bill Frohling, 82nd Airborne, 71 through 74, 82nd Rigger Company, tried jumping without us. Dick Parkwentz, 101st Airborne Division, Combat Aviation, Aircraft Crew Chief, 58 through 61.
Jim Reynolds, I was in the 2nd Battalion Airborne 505th Infantry in the 82nd from 77 to 79. I was in the 8th first to the 39th Infantry from 80 to 82. And I left the service after serving in the U.S. Army.
Bob Farrell, Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 504th Parachute Infantry, 82nd Airborne, August 68 to August 71.
Thank you, sir.